What's up, y'all? Dr. Paul with a little mail call. This one is a Bronze Age comic book from 1973. That's the year my brother was born. That's the year Jerry the Jitterbug was born. That's the year one of my Corvettes was born. It was a pretty good year. It was the year this comic book was born. It's pretty securely packed here. A lot of stiff cardboard. So what is this book? It's taped down, so we're gonna have to go all 4 of these corners, or at least 3 of them. It is Fear number 19. Why is that a significant book? Well, that's the first appearance of Howard the Duck. And Howard the Duck was created by Steve Gerber and Val Mayerik, and makes his debut in this book. He got his own movie way back in the day, and he's appeared in the MCU more recently. So, what I always like to say, what is it and why do we care, right? Well, as I mentioned, what is it is, the title actually reads here, Adventure into Fear, but the title officially from the indicia is Fear. So this is Fear number 19. Interestingly, that little black dot on the 20, that's there on every issue. So you might think that that's somebody was playing around with a pen, or it's maybe a color touch or something, but it's not. So why am I interested in this book? Well, as I mentioned, it's first appearance of Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck's a pretty significant character. He's had a long publication career already, and he's been in the MCU. He did have his own movie back in the day. You know, because he's already been in the MCU, I don't really expect a lot of speculation opportunity with this book. And it's not a rare book. There are approximately 1,000 of these in the CGC census. The fair market value is pretty flat from about 5.0 to 7.0. It's about a $200 book. You know, maybe just slightly under that for a 5.0, just slightly over that for a 7.0. 7.5, 8s, they start to go up into the like 225, 250 era. I purchased this book because I'm always looking for opportunities, just mispriced books, and or other opportunities that I might be able to find. Because as you know, I like to fix books up, maybe sometimes get them submitted to CGC, and turn them into something that has greater fair market value than what I started with, so that I can then turn it into comic books that I want, which at this point, having collected as long as I have, is typically Silver Age Keys or Golden Age books. Because I do have most of the Bronze Age, 80s, 90s books, certainly modern books. I have most of the Silver Age books that I'm interested in. So why did I think this particular comic book was an opportunity? Well, this was an eBay purchase. It was described by the seller as good condition. And as you can see, this book has a bit of water damage. It experienced some water damage at some point in its life, and it's got a very small stain line right here, and it's got some wavy pages. These are all defects that a clean and press will deal with very effectively. So I expect this to actually be on the high side, after I'm done cleaning and pressing it, of that 5.0 to 7.0 range. So I do expect this to have a fair market value, perhaps exceeding $200. I think this is a 7 to a 7.5 after a clean and press. It will require some wet cleaning to remove this tide line here, but I think that it's so slight that I do believe that is a tide line that can be completely removed with a proper and frankly, non-invasive wet clean. Here's the first appearance that we're interested in. There's Howard. So I paid $80 all in for this book. I'm going to clean and press it, which will take some time and a little bit of resources, but it's a hobby that I enjoy. So, that's something I would do even not for financial gain. And then I can sub this to CGC. I'll be all in the book for just slightly over $100. And then I expect the fair market value of the slab to be in excess of $200 when I'm done. So just a little Bronze Age key and something that is an opportunity. So I hope you are out there looking for these kinds of opportunities, whether it's to put a book into your PC. I do own this book. I am not 100% sure the grade of the book that I have. One of the things that I will do if this, after it's cleaned and pressed, would be better than mine, is I'll clean and press this and I'll put this into the PC. Then I'll take mine and probably clean and press it and sub it to CGC, right? So one way or the other, this is going to offset the cost of a book in my collection. And I hope you're out there doing the same thing right now. There's a lot of opportunity in the marketplace right now with the sell-off in all asset classes. And hopefully you have some powder dry and you're enjoying the hunt as much as I am. And until next time, take care of one another.